Oh, yeah.
Alright, well, welcome to the Great Temple.
You bet.
It's pretty great. This is one of those this is one of those temples that they apparently just built out where nobody could ever get to it, which maybe accounts for its present state of disarray. As a reminder, any kind of special move, but especially the headbutt, will knock those guys out of.
Right.
Uh-oh, his little move there. Ooh, I hate this. I hate these multiple shielded Skeletos. The yellow ones, because they don't react normally. Yeah, see, there you go. You have to just stun lock the suckers. Which is, I guess, also the right move for everything else. Okay.
Secret.
No. Anybody with those multiple levels of shields on are just especially pernicious. It's, on hard mode or whatever, the game does get pretty unfair with them after a while.
The shields, you say?
Yeah. Just those multiple white shielded ones, especially like the Jaguar hammer guys. Although honestly, 3 color shields with the yellow skeletons is no joke either.
Yeah. Well, what's nice is that they can still be knocked back.
Yeah.
Even though they are.
It is handy. So that's one other little thing that I noticed. Hey! I still love how all the children are happy about what you did. It's those little touches. The other thing I'll say is, and this is just another, again, I liked Axiom Verge overall. I'm not giving it a negative thing. But,
The guy shoots his gun up as he flies up.
So great. A good move here is headbutting him off the edge.
Yeah, I was sort of being blocked by the other one who was still alive.
Hey, that's using your head.
Got some kind of achievement. Hooray. I haven't actually been playing most of this game logged into Steam.
Oh, yeah, right.
For sake of my poor processor.
Yeah.
Just trying to save anything I can.
Sure. Yeah, you probably could have got that a while ago. Yep. Stupid horse. Oh, whoa, whoa. Easy there, Jaguar. Oh man, that was a near miss there. That was good.
Say it like I meant it.
Yeah. Well.
I like how his headbutt is he tosses a dynamite. Just do your thing, buddy. Yeah.
I don't remember anything about that game except for bury me with my money.
That's all there is to it.
It's
it's side-scrolling. You shoot infinite bandits.
Yes.
Or just cowboys with the bandana over their mouth.
Right.
Old school.
That's how you can tell a bandit.
Right.
That's
there were 2 guys with cowboy hats, and they had pistols, and then there were 2 guys with shotguns, one of which was Cormano.
Yeah. I think in a pistol versus shotgun fight, I'd would go for pistol, I guess, because I'd like to be a long distance away from people.
I don't know if a pistol's a particularly long-range weapon compared to a shotgun.
I guess
video game shotguns are always,
right, a tiny little blast right away. Yeah.
No slugs.
Also, if we're accounting for the actual accuracy of pistols at the time, then yes, shotgun, please. Blunderbuss if you've got one.
There we go. I kept getting thrown off by the fact that you couldn't double jump after getting off there.
Oh yeah. Now, see here, you might think that you need to go around, but you can just jump forever now.
Right, exactly. Gotta get used to that.
Yeah, it's handy. Again, the game is not assuming that you have that.
This is the original
when he's that
sprite.
small? He looks like he's less resolution when he's that size.
That's the original sprite.
Oh, that's so great.
That's his run animation and everything.
I'm so happy about this.
Look at him go.
This is just a nested...
And yes, he would jump with sort of clicking his heels together.
That little leprechaun leap.
I don't remember if they all did that.
Sure.
Maybe they did.
Whatever.
I don't know.
So
I only
actually
played as this guy, though.
That whole thing was just if you didn't have the...
Do a Portals game, I guess.
Yeah, now you... Okay.
Nuts to this room.
Yeah, nuts to it.
nuts to it.
Now
Hurry
you're
up. No, let's just go nuts.
now you're thinking with infinite flying. It's like thinking with portals, but much more effective. Yes, this is in fact an excellent late game strategy. You may have to take a single hit here. Oh, do they not let you pass through? I guess these guys can be.
That's not.
Well, all it takes is one crushed pineapple to get through that. And again, they really want you to be like goat flying and switching between platforms in that way you do, but nope. Air aerobics.
Game. We are going to just... I don't know what you call this activity he's doing.
Please don't call it anything. Oh, they do make you. Can you switch back into an uppercut? No.
They lock down all of
curse
my
you,
specials.
Guacamelee. You knew what we'd be getting up to. Now, see, this is you would really think based on the animation here that you wouldn't need a wall, but boy, you do. Did they not let you? Okay, there we go.
No, I'd run out of stamina.
Oh, I see.
I just had to let it regen a bit.
Inconceivable. This is obviously one of those giant pyramid places.
Right.
Oh, I think they'll lock you in here, and pretty soon, yeah, these guys.
I love these guys.
This can be a troublesome room if you're playing with one of those costumes where you take a ton of damage from everything.
Those kind of costumes sound hard in general.
Yeah. Well, the Alabrije costume and stuff like that, where you do a ton of damage, but you take a ton of damage. Or, in the new edition, you could be the Pinata. Although at this point, if you're still the Pinata, that's dumb. The Pinata thing
isn't that the one that you get more money?
Get more money, yeah. I think it would have been funny if you got money when people hit you when you were the Pinata, but that also would have been a weird mechanic and probably exploitable. But yes, if you used your Pinata powers.
Sure. I was trying to get him to throw it down so I could go fly into all of them.
That's an excellent move.
Yes,
there it is. Oh, this is excellent.
I didn't see if I missed something over there, so let's have a look.
Yeah. Oh, I think this might be a save point down here or something like that. There are a bunch of little side areas like this.
You just passed a save point.
Yeah. Maybe
oh, children.
Yeah. Children, indeed. What? Parents, talk to your kids about eluxes.
I hate these things.
Yeah, especially with
small.
Stupid shields. And we hate small things in general. Anything that's small really gets my goat.
Reminds me of my grotesque obesity. Makes me feel bad about it.
Reminds you of your childhood raised as a farm animal by hostile aliens who didn't let you have cable, so you didn't know what was going on.
Right.
Mega Man, the TV
Only
show.
Occasionally let me watch the Mega Man show.
Oh, it was a hard life, but you persevere.
I didn't, actually. I gave up.
I know.
I was only saved by circumstance.
You fought a cowardly battle for years.
You took the collaborator's way out.
That's right. Yeah, you named other kids and talked about their after-school activities. Eventually just kind of whined your way out of there. It's not likely to be a children's television special anytime soon. See, you've got a portal through there, son. Yeah, there you go. Now continue to fly infinitely and break all the puzzles in the game.
Oh.
You're
do it.
Killing me, Guacamelee.
Killing me.
You're moitering me. I think you're, meant to do one of those deals. And then obviously the green walls are unclingable too. When you've got any kind of thing going here. There you go. Yeah, you got to pony through this. And once you've taken out one, you can, of course.
I don't know if that was how they intended me to do that. It was a little awkward. But
oh, well. A lot of these platforming things at this point have just a bunch of solutions to them.
Sure. A little awkward. It's the town I live in.
It's true. Little awkward Missouri.
Probably is a town named that.
I think if you go all the way to the left there, I think that's a little chicken exit.
There isn't any way to the left.
No, I mean, if you turn into a chicken and hit the left-hand wall.
Oh, I
see? I don't mislead.
Good money.
Yeah. Just what you need.
Heavens.
Yeah.
Well, you got to plan for your retirement.
That's right.
It's not all buying upgrades from Sugar Skulls.
Yeah, eventually you're going to want to settle down.
So is this the first place in the game you actually encounter these if you don't do the caverna?
I believe it to be, yeah. And they are an unwelcome surprise this late if you don't know anything about what they do. And you always play as the Elabrite suit, so you die pretty quickly to it. Did you ever play as the devil suit? Have you been that yet?
I don't know if I unlocked it, actually.
Okay. Oh, you probably have to do a bunch of Infierno. Yeah, you do. You have to, like, beat the whole Infierno to do that.
Yeah, you have to go to literal hell.
Not frankly worth it. Those challenges are rough. I will be showing those off in the single-player portion.
Sure.
And as we talked about, the real strategy with the Mystic Glowy Hand guys is just making sure that you're dealing with one of them so that there's no more than one free at a time. If you get 2 or 3 of these guys all firing their blast at you,
sure,
it can get to be a bit too much to deal with.
Zoning me. I think that's what they call it.
I think he's jungling. I think that's the term.
Oh, right.
Oh, stop jungling.
Dang it. No, that was Saxton Hale. Does the
Excuse
jungling
me.
around here.
Yes. Man, just to further date the video, they had some, like, spooky video for the new League of Legends champion that's just coming out now. And, like, they made it, I don't know, about as serious as that cartoony thing gets, with kind of creepy music and a creepy story build-up to reveal the new challenger or whatever. And it's like this grumpy catfish in a hat. Like,
right.
I liked the review. He's, whoa, whatever, like, welcome to my underwater realm. I did not feel welcome to his realm, though.
Really?
I don't think he meant it.
That's downright inconsiderate of him.
Do you know anything about catfish? Are they, like, sneaky fish?
They are bottom feeders,
okay.
So they're generally found on the bottom.
I see. Sure, feeding, if yeah.
The places where they inhabit.
Rivers, yes,
usually.
Sure. They're
occasionally one will get lost and end up in a hardware dealership.
Right.
Usually they inhabit rivers.
Yeah. In either case, you catch them, as I understand, by just sticking your big stupid hand in the river and letting them bite it off.
Did I unlock a shortcut or something?
Yeah, you did.
Back here? Okay.
Yeah, it's a shortcut. You know, in case you want to go backwards for some reason. Stop shooting, that's stupid.
No! How am I going to break any red blocks?
You know there's not any.
There might be some.
I know, yes.
Look, if you had a shotgun that never ran out of
True
bizarre green ammunition,
yeah,
would you not be firing it nonstop?
No. That's why I can't have regular shotguns, because I don't stop firing them. Just...
And that's because of your criminal record.
That's true.
You can't have regular shotguns.
Yeah, that's right. I went to see a phrenologist who told
Fashion
me.
disaster.
Mm-hmm. That's actually what the phrenologist told me.
Mm-hmm. Which
said
is
they
a
don't,
crime in those days.
Right. They don't know anything about science, but that hat looks criminally bad. But I was.
I got the goat man to cheer for me.
They did just open. Yeah. You got a combo. They did just open a fancy hat shop in my hometown, or the town near my hometown, and I appreciate it.
Do you?
I would
never
never
figured
buy a
you
hat.
for a man with a fancy hat.
No. Weirdly enough, my head is just too big to accommodate virtually anything.
I believe you.
I can do a balaclava, and I can do one of those snow hats, you know, the cheap ones with the brim or whatever.
Oh, I thought you meant a hat made of snow.
Yes, I can also do a hat made of snow. Any diamond tiaras or late game equipment like that, I can also test it. It's not comfortable,
right.
but you know.
Sure.
You're really going to want the fire immunity if you're going to take the I-75 into work, because
yeah, no kidding.
it's on fire all the time.
You better make sure you don't have any cursed equipment or the rays will come out.
You just try getting pulled over with like a cursed broadsword on.
Oh man.
Yeah.
They don't care if it's one of those. Yeah.
You just start being like, whoa, copper, I smell bacon or whatever. Just because of your terrible charisma.
You start just inventing stereotypes.
Yeah. Whatever. Slow down on those pork rinds, son. I mean, rinds.
What's your favorite invented stereotype? Viewers at home, post it in the thread.
Feel free to vote and then throw it in a well.
Mine is probably Cormano here.
He's a stereotype all of his own.
He really is.
Yeah. His ancestors, wherever they're from, are wondering what happened.
No, my actual favorite invented stereotype, is the Swedish
Thank
chef.
goodness you said invented. I was like, well, it looks like I will be editing, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I do want to edit that part out. Just put in a big bleep.
Just pretend that it was something appalling. Yeah, send me to that Reddit board that they were all furious about getting censored out.
No, alright, you've talked me out of censoring it. Less I have to do with that, the better.
Yeah.
As I remarked to Ms. Bundefund when it happened, there's the phrase when they came for the gypsies. I said nothing.
They came for the
when they came for the Nazi pedophiles. I said, thank goodness. Get out of here.
That phrase is only effective if you assume that the people are not speaking up out of some sort of cowardice.
Right.
Yeah. Doesn't do much if they're totally in favor.
Right. I considered, I was not afraid, and yet I was supportive. This is another shortcut, I believe.
Yes.
Man,
for the record,
so
folks at home, we are not saying we are in favor of what the Nazis did.
That's true.
Just so you know. We are in favor, however, of the Swedish chef stereotype.
Yes, we are.
So
we are.
Please post
angry rebuttals or whatever.
Swedish
people don't know how to cook. That's a hurtful stereotype or whatever.
Right.
So obviously, yeah, you'll have to fly. Yeah, there you go.
Ah, I see.
One must fly into the portal. I'm not really sure how that works with your rope, but
yeah.
Again,
I gotta say, I'm losing a bit of the
old fervor.
Motivation to find these secrets because they're just money.
Yeah. Oh, you don't do that. You have to go. You have to fly into the bottom one when it's active.
Oh, I see.
And then it'll teleport you back to the top right, and you've got to do the whole panoply again.
What a disaster.
That's right. Is there any way you can chicken fly this? Oh no, because it's the blue up there.
No, they put a dumb thing at the end. They're wise to their own exploits.
I don't actually like that though, because it took so much effort to get the other stuff. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like that should be a get out of gameplay free card for the rest of the adventure. Hey, there you go. Yeah, blow up those balloons.
That's fun too.
I think this is actually progression, so I think they kind of make you do that bit. I don't think there's a whole lot of secrets in the Great Temple.
More like the not so great temple.
Yeah. We said not so, not Nazi, by the way. We're not in favor of what the Nazis
we're not
did.
in favor of.
Man, thank goodness this is coming up in like the last video.
Right.
There's recurring jokes that I like, and then there's whatever this is.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Again, I was thinking, what kind of color is that?
Mm-hmm.
As if it could be anything but horizontal stuff.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, I guess it would be hard times if that was green or something.
Whatever, skeletons.
Skeletos. As the term goes. Yeah.
We're not going back to the skeleton room.
No, something about the skeleton room just doesn't recommend itself. And here you're supposed to obviously do this jump. So there's some stuff you can skip, which is nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
Pretty much anything before this area, I think you skip. But I mean, obviously, it takes so many powers to get all the mask pieces.
Right.
It is nice because, like I said, you're not exactly sure how much of the mask should be revealed before you fight Kalaka. Well, they do give you that flight power just to reassure you, to soothe your whatever troubled mind.
Does that soothe your mind?
Thank you for doing that, game. It's no problem, Bacter.
This
Sorry.
game reminds me a fair bit of another game I played recently, which you know of, is Ori and the Blind
Yeah.
Forest. That was a very, very good game.
So,
Highly recommend it
what
to folks
what
who are
did you
interested.
like about Ori and the Blind Forest? Because I know what I liked about Ori and the Blind Forest.
There were a number of things. The kind of like this game, it's a combination of fighting and platforming, although it's heavier on the platforming and,
Sure.
frankly, the platforming controls are better.
Yeah. Right. Sure.
Significantly better. And they feel really, really good.
Yeah. The
the way
movement is so good.
The movement is fantastic. The graphics put practically any game I've played this year to shame.
Yeah. You know, to its credit, Guacamelee does not try to compete in that direction, going for something
No,
much
no,
more stylized.
Guacamelee is fine. Its graphics are funny, and they've got their own style.
But even on its own turf, I mean, Ori and the Blind Forest is just it's jaw-dropping.
Yeah, it really is. If you played Trine back in the day, it's a little bit like that, but whereas Trine is basically nothing but the graphics, I actually liked Ori's gameplay a bit more. I wouldn't say it's revolutionary or anything.
Sure, it's Metroidvania, but...
Right. It is a very good one. Another thing I liked about it, as you said when we were talking about Axiom Verge, they do not require you to just discover stupid things to find secrets.
Yeah.
They did one thing that was a bit odd, where making stuff show up on the map is an upgrade that you spend level up points on.
Oh, interesting. Huh.
Which is okay.
Yeah,
but,
sure.
You know, whatever.
That's whatever. You can forgive them that.
The game wasn't that difficult. At least not that I was desperate to level.
Not well, but
stuff.
on the other hand, did you get the achievement for never dying once?
No, I died about 100 times.
Yeah. But it was... I'll tell you what I liked about it, which was there was one power-up in general, which allowed you to, if you were near a projectile, I think, or a lantern, is that the deal? Either projectile or lantern, or was it an enemy too?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
If you were near any of those things, then it would freeze the game for a second, and then you could specify a direction, and it would shoot you in one direction, and then the projectile or enemy in the opposite direction. And what that meant was, suddenly all these annoying projectile shooting enemies were like your way to get around. Oh, gosh.
Right.
That's a one-hit kill there. And it really changed the flow of the game in this positive way. Like, things which had been stressful suddenly became opportunities, because now you could jump around there. And it I don't know, it really opened up a lot of things, I think.
It was very cool.
It made the game more fun to play, which for me is the key for a lot of upgrades. Like, again, I did actually enjoy Axiom Verge, so I don't just want to use it as a negative example, but everything that you got in Axiom Verge allowed you to basically unlock specific challenges. Do you have X? If not, you cannot progress. But it didn't actually do a whole lot to make it easier or quicker to get around.
Or do anything else besides unlock those specific things.
Yeah, there were a few things they tried to do, like they would put in some shortcuts where you could miss enemies if you had certain items, but they were kind of few and far between.
And I kind of figured that rewarding people by allowing them to skip your game is not really that great.
Yeah, that's true. Now, rewarding them by making it more fun to get around, that's, that's something. You have whatever mastery over the environment and everything like that.
Right.
So, I think you're getting real close here. If I,
well, the screen's
camera-wise.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, in
I see.
Yes.
Fine.
Blistering detail.
Whoa, that guy just crumbled like.
I think this is a gimme room, just to show you that you are mighty.
Oh.
Which is actually
I'm not mighty though.
I know you're.
I react poorly to flattery, Guacamelee. Show me my weakness.
Yeah, that's how a lot of our conversations go. I'll be like, "Oh, you're a good friend," and he's like, "Shut up! Tell me all the bad things."
That's right.
All right, I think that he's just to the right there. Yeah.
Hey, Goat Man. What do you think of my shotgun?
Hope you're ready.
Oh, right, you exist.
It's also her, yeah. She's given a tiny bit of backstory in the expansion, which I like.
She's not just the ghost of luchadors.
No, she's also did one other thing in her life.
Oh, she's real? I thought she was like a myth figure.
I think she
She's
became
like a
that.
person.
Whatever. I'll reveal that in the thing.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Oh,
hey,
nice
I
get up
forgot
there.
about you entirely.
There's a lot good about this game, but you can't say the plot is super compelling. It's fine. You want to stop Kalaka. You feel like he's a jerk.
Can I take that hat?
Yes, you'll get it. Don't worry. Not so fast.
Nothing if not stylish.
Yeah, I like his style. I will say that.
Does she have a name? I forgot.
El Presidente's daughter, as far as I know,
well,
is
I remember
the only.
that much.
Because this is not a terribly progressive game, the women are all defined in terms of their relationship to the men. And
Not
the
just
president
a luchador.
isn't.
Some sort of cowboy thing.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd call you a luchador.
Yeah.
Anyway, the greatest Charo that ever lived. Your painful, painful death. Alright, I'll offer no hints about this fight. I will say there are 2 parts to it, and for me, the first part was way harder than the second part.
You're offering hints, you big liar.
Oh, sorry. I guess the hint is try not to die in the first part.
Oh, okay. He's
There was
hitting
one
every attack.
pretty cool idea. Well, there was a number of cool ideas in Axiom Verge, but the one pretty cool idea that frustrated me because I didn't think it was implemented well was there was a part where there are certain items you can't get to unless you enter a code into your little code machine that you have. Yeah, see, he does not mess around in this first part.
Sure.
It just all comes down to a vague timing and dodging. You know, you can dodge
Is there a
through
way to
almost
tell what
everything.
dimension he's going to come in?
Nope.
Okay.
You got to be ready for it. And I think there's generally, I think I just kind of waited for him to do the ground attack, and I think when he came down, I settled for just running away and dodging. Can you dodge those, or are you not able to? When he does the ground
like dodge
sound?
through them?
Dodge the fire, yeah.
Oh.
It would be worthwhile if you could. This is one place where I did have trouble telling the colors. I remember that I had trouble telling blue from green.
Yeah.
It seemed awfully
Well, I don't know
similar.
how to even get over to him with green before he disappears.
Yeah, you've got to do it very quickly. You can hit his cape if you get really close to it. The hitbox becomes small. It's just like the center of the cape, but you can still get it from time to time. Fortunately, if you get him to his second phase, then the fight restarts from there. You don't have to redo this over with. It is far and away the hardest boss, I think, when he's doing this. Once you get the timing down, it becomes pretty easy. Anyway, as I was saying, the bits in Axiom Verge where there are doors that you can't unlock unless you find a code, and the code will be hidden somewhere in the environment. And it's kind of a neat idea. The problem, as is typical for the game, is there's no way to actually tell when you're near one of those doors, and the clues are hidden very well in the environment, so unless you're just constantly on high alert for clues, you know, you're not gonna find it. Like, if the door was really obvious, then that would be one thing. You'd be like, oh, it's time to hunt through the environment for clues. But it's not.
Discovered the way to get to dodge this guy is to be at a diagonal.
Yeah. Notice how that fight changed once Ms. Blundefun learned how to do it. He went from getting wrecked to getting mostly wrecked to just destroying him. So... Alright, New World Order time.
Oh, thank goodness, a ghost eclipse.
Mm-hmm. Please don't look directly into the ghost eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
Boogity, 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 boo! That was not the game, by the way. That was me. The boogity.
I gotcha.
Can you feel the power welling up?
Oh, thank goodness, I thought he would become one of those chupacabras.
No. He becomes
No,
big
we're
old...
just going to be Diablo.
Yeah, he's going to be a
Which is
demon.
actually an appropriate term in this setting.
Man, it is. This is the first time that's been appropriate in a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, versus question mark Kalaka. Mystery Kalaka. Alright, notice... So you can grip the meteors and throw those at him. I generally found that to not be that useful.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Obviously, you have to break his shield first.
Okay.
And the thing which makes this guy easier is he's got relatively few attacks, and they're all telegraphed pretty well.
Sure, I just need to learn.
Yeah, you got
what
hit
the
by him all
telegraphs
the
are.
first time because you don't know what he's doing. But when he's doing that, then you want to just start dodge rolling. You can dodge roll through all those suckers. And you can hit him after you break his shield, unlike the first Kalaka. So that's
Right.
handy to know.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, it takes you once or twice to get him down.
We're gonna get to watch that animation every time.
No,
Right.
fortunately they skip through it. Although he does have to give a little credential check there. In case you forgot, I'm Kalaka. Yeah, so it's
man,
just
I
jump up and left
totally
when he
had
does
forgotten.
that. When he does his big laser breath, then just be ducking, and for that stuff you just kind of jump around and go nuts. Honestly, the only real problem with this form is that it has a ton of health.
Uh-huh.
Just an absolute ton, which makes it a bit more of a fight.
Dodge right does that.
Yeah, getting altitude is really important when he does the slam. There we go. Yeah, unloading everything. Yeah, you got it.
I can see why you would want the Alahibre suit here.
Yeah,
Because
chews
it
through
seems
everything.
like you would not be too difficult to figure out his tells to the point where you can just
you don't
dodge
really
everything.
get hit at all. Yeah. And actually, there's an achievement for probably the best suit is actually the Diablo suit, whose deal is you have much less health, but you gain it back when you hit enemies.
Oh
And,
yeah, I see.
For big, long, protracted brawls like this, that's pretty great.
Yeah, you just have to make sure you don't take any spike damage. Is there any way for me to recover health at this point?
No, I believe.
Suplex.
there's
Yeah. Okay. So
I don't think the meteors have any. They might.
in that case, skeleton would be the way to go, and just headbutt, 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 headbutt.
Yeah, skeleton escalator are great. In fact, I'm pretty sure that as opposed to Alabrihe, the skeleton suit is the one for speedrunners.
I
They're
believe it.
fighting this guy. Although, well, I was gonna say, I guess if you were the Alahibre with all the stamina you have, but I think if you're speedrunning the game, then you end up not having a whole lot at the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say you could cheese it by being the. Oh, I hate when he pulls this. It's just hard to get close enough to be doing a bunch of damage that fast, you know.
Speak for yourself. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, there you got it. There you go. Man, I have to say you're getting a lot more meteors than I remember getting. Maybe they patched the game. Oh gosh. You know what? I take back what I said about the meteors. They do a ton of damage.
Yeah. Well, they were the only way I could hit him. While he
Yeah,
was
they
doing
also
his
help
laser
when
there.
you're away.
I thought he was going to pound the ground. I
know.
misread that one.
His tells are a little bit
What I should have done is just chicken flew up to the corner because that would have dodged both.
Yep. Yeah, chicken fly is nice. That's gonna be yeah. You don't have to be too far away, but if you are too close, then he will smack you with that.
Yeah.
A nice little combo is the running dash into him, followed by headbutt, followed by uppercut, followed by frog slam. So that's a handy little one here.
Yeah, I did it again.
Honestly, the thing I have against both of these final fights are it's not particularly interesting. You know, it's
I see what you mean. Like I always know what I did wrong.
right.
And
There's no element to like figuring.
time to be better.
It's all muscle memory.
Mm-hmm.
I probably fought the guy half a dozen times, and by the end, you can do it basically flawlessly. You know, you'll take a hit or two or something like that, but
Hate that move.
yeah, hit you. There you go. That's doing a lot of damage. Man, those meteors are pretty mighty. Also, I think if you keep doing damage to him, then I don't think he gets his shield back up, or at least doesn't get it back up as fast or something like that. So that could be another meteor motive. One other thing to keep in mind is that as he lowers in health, the shields will come back up faster.
Great.
Yeah. You're doing pretty well, though.
That's right.
There you go. Yeah, with those streams of long bullets like that, I find that a lot of it is altitude management, honestly.
You can dodge them. It's just
You can dodge one, but if there's another one right behind it, you know, you're
right.
in trouble. Whew. Excellent. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, and the thing with a lot
bring
of
the shield back with these.
yeah, if you keep hucking meteors into him like that, you know, I might take back what I had originally said. All those nasty things. Of course you would do that. Can't tell you the number of times I've been like I had. For me, it was always Jaguar Javier that I'd have down to the end. And I forget if he does this in regular mode, but in hard mode, his last shield is one of those multi-shields. Ugh. It's the worst.
I'm afraid I have no memory of Javier at this point.
Yeah, well, you wrecked him in a hurry.
And of course, shield came right back.
I'm not sure if that's required when he's this low in health. It might just be a foregone conclusion. Oh, he got a red one this time.
No.
Ah, daggone it. So close.
I could feel me choking.
That's right.
After all, I did learn from a goat. Get it?
Yeah, you learned a goat show. Yes.
Goat, sure.
Yes, I got you. You know, I may actually edit this part.
I know better than
I'm
that.
starting to feel the feeling welling up inside of me. I'm not. I don't actually know what feeling feels like. I'm just hungry.
I'm just angry.
I'm just hangry. I say that like that's not an established word.
Right.
It is. So it was training time tonight. I had to go through a whole series of... There's like yearly mandatory trainings that people have to do.
Sure.
In terms of just, you know, what is your workplace ability and stuff like that. And man, I don't know where these people are that can't identify harassing situations. It was like, if somebody's at lunch and somebody else is making super racist comments and they ask them to stop but they won't, is he allowed to report that? Could he get fired for reporting that? You know. The answer is yes, but only if you're not in an OSHA compliant, or I don't know, whatever. Of course it's... So close, he's so close, I can feel it! I can feel the power! I can feel the spirit of the luchador rising. Rising like a meteor, yes! Haha, very good!
Yep, those meteors, that's what did it.
That was.
I
Are
did
you
about
ready for
2/3 of
round
it.
3? No.
No.
He explodes into giblets. You open up a meat shop right here.
That's right. Arcane meat for sale. Simply dimension swap at the top of the ancient temple.
That's right. I want to make that poster. I will make that poster. Oh, I'm going to make that poster. Oh, sorry.
Sugar Skull, your enterprises are getting a little bizarre.
So normally she would be dead here, and that would
Sure.
that would be the end of the game. But
You know, if I remembered a thing about her, that I might consider that to be
the
sad.
problem is there's really nothing to remember about her. She's
I like how pressing that button prompt, he still did the grapple.
yeah, I like to think that he suplexes her off camera. Just out 100% muscle memory at this point.
Right.
Is this a human?
Look at those giant meaty paws.
Right.
huge
Oh,
man
oh, the big man feels sad.
Oh,
Oh, his acne rub has come off.
that's right.
Look at that mustache.
Didn't waste any animation budget on this one.
No.
I see.
No, there were 3 frames.
Yep.
Hey! Hooray!
Oh, yay.
Aw. I
Like
think
his tattooed sugar skull.
Uh-huh. If you don't save her, then he just becomes friends with the other lady. Not like
There's
they
another
don't become
lady?
an item. You know, the mystical ghost lady.
Oh, right,
They
right.
just hang out and looch a lot.
X-Tabe.
Hey, you won! You beat everything!
Oh, no, this lady.
Congratulations!
Hey, for Guacamelee. I must say, I probably would have bum rushed this whole game in a weekend.
Yeah,
If it
it's-
hadn't been drug out over a year and a half or whatever it's been.
Notice people had different Spanish names, and someone was L. Ron Hubbard.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, yeah. Well, so did you like it?
I did.
It was
I
a
liked
good
it
game.
a lot.
It's fun. It's got good art style. It's
Mhm,
again
mhm.
slow on plot, but it doesn't pretend like it's not.
Like that temple cake.
Yeah,
That's pretty great.
it is pretty great.
His tiny hat.
Notice Jaguar celebrating there.
Uh-huh,
I think she was probably a
red-carded fried chicken.
Their sense of humor
There
is
he
pretty
is,
good.
telling a long, boring story, and she's falling asleep.
That's right. May the same truly be said. Whatever. Yeah. And there they are doing their thing with their.
The same can truly be said of all of us, because you have heard nothing
That's right.
but long, boring stories tonight,
Yay.
ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for tuning in for long, boring stories and luchadors and video games and happy families and all that good stuff. And here we bring our lucha story to a close. A winner is you.
Yay.
Now let's play it on hard. Let's not.
Woo!
Let's not. I will do that. And you will see me later for that and the rest of the LP and other stuff in the future. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, and chickens and luchadors.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.